Hi there, welcome back to another Best Cars video, but it's not Driving Empire, it's Drive World this time, so I hope you'll really like this content and no hate please, because the other cars are coming in part 2 if you guys support me in this video. And also I have to say something before the video topics beginning. The cars shown here in this video are 100% worth it, and none of them are picked for favorite issue. All of them in this video deserves their place, and I'm telling you again that I have more cars, but they'll come in part 2. So, here we are with the best car in Drive World. I mean, it's not the best, but yay, it places 5 because there are many reasons. It have extremely high balancing power, which makes it insane, and extremely good for truck delivery with cars, which is faster and fun, but still this one is the best pick for truck delivery, I can say, and also this one can perform really great at any restriction build you can say. If you especially look, it has good acceleration and above average top speed, which makes it reach best cars tier, and also you can handle this car well. As a classic car, I didn't really know it's that much fun even in games, and really thanks to Twin Atlas that they made this car overpowered like it deserved, and if you enjoy video games and don't play to grind 24 hours, then you should try this one, which is fun a lot. Its balancing power made it able to get 5th position here, but its racing performance are one of the fastest cars, but not really that much quick as the top tier ones. Now, let's just see how it does in truck delivery. Here we go, we're currently delivering a trailer. As you can see a white thing behind me, that's the trailer I was talking about, lol. The distance isn't that far, so we can go there faster, and you have to rate this solid car for truck delivery, and as far as I think, it's the fastest car on truck delivery. Lemma just stop talking and let you see its performance in trucking law. Here we go, time for the 4th one, so let's move. The stylish British sports car that was created using the name of Ayrton Senna is basically McLaren Senna, and for its insane performance it places 4th place in this. As you can see now, I'm driving the McLaren Senna and it feels so good. Like you can see, it has good handling, and as far as I can guess, it's better than Senna GTR for what you'll need about 4,000 plus Robux, lol. This one's top speed isn't really that great, but yay considerable since it's only 2 million, and I don't think it performs bad here. We heard its greatness in Driving Empire, but a car can't be great in every game, lol, especially Drive World, because every car's hit 300 miles per hour here really easy, and even 400. All I can say, this thing also has about 330 miles per hour, and it has a good balancing power, but not as much as the McLaren P1. Ayrton Senna would mind seeing Senna here, lol. Good for those races having too much turns, and for fun races this car is okay. Due to its great balancing power, this one also does well in truck delivery, so I can say it can place top in that job, but not as much good as the Ferrari F40, so this one is good too. You can buy this, your money wouldn't be a loss. Let's see how it does in truck delivery, lol. Here we go, now it's the time for 3rd best car, and take a note, that car will really shock you. The V10 RS, I mean the 2023 Audi R8 GT, is the 3rd best car with its price of $165,000, which is less, but yay, it beats Senna and Ferrari F40 often. Nothing too hard to say that cause in this car at your best you can hit around 350 miles per hour, which is pretty insane, and better than the both cars, I say. As you know, this game doesn't mainly fact on racing, it has many types of judgment, like drift is also a big option here. And as I saw R8's line, if you can drift with R8, GTR, Lamborghini Aventador SVG and Unicorn, you can drift with any car, so it's a great point for this. This one has a good consistency about the other cars, you can say, so it's a good point for racing besides the other ones I've said in trucking points, but the reason R8 is better because in racing R8 beats them, and also it doesn't really have a bad handling if you get used to, and it's really worth it. If you like designing cars in this game, I'd rate R8 is one of the best cars for customization, because you see how better I've built the R8, and I will tell more in the next update video because I'll be entering in a car show of Japan map, and At that time, I'll tell you everything about this build. If you're new at this game, I mean, beginners should buy this car, it's worth it, but however, I'll make a starter guide video really soon, so stay tuned for that. And the starter car would be 81,000 Mustang, and second car should be R8, and it's not worth to sell this car. So, that's all for R8. The second best car in drive world is the British sport car brand McLaren's 2012's model McLaren P1, named Arun in Roblox drive world, and I'll show you why it's still the second best car in the game. I personally enjoy and really understand how overpowered this car is because of its speciality to handle himself in high top speed much better than Jesco, even though it's not the best handling car in Roblox drive world, and I really think it deserves this place in this video. This car has really quick acceleration among on-sale cars, and if you're talking about off-sales too, then it won't be able to hold its top-tier title lol, but yay, it's great still. In terms of top speed, it's definitely better than Senna because it has the ability to hit 414 miles per hour, which makes it insane, and it's consistent to Jesco, but Jesco hits 435 miles per hour. However, it's good choice for racing only and not for truck delivery and drifting. The most speed balancing car in this game, I can say, and I highly recommend you to buy it. So let's move to the boring car, which ranks number 1 in this video. The best car is known by everyone, and we already knew Jesco would be the best car. Nothing surprising, but yay, you need to watch because I'm gonna detail the uses and also the risks of this car. Lemma start with goods. This car gets a good amount of speed during races and daily driving. It's well for food and grocery delivery, and prices like it's worth it for these days. And yes, it's currently the fastest car and definitely worth it until I shouldn't say, because I'm talking about goods, and the last good thing about this thing is that it hits good amount of top speed and has the second best handling because F1 was added, and I'll say at least something about the F1. Now the bads of this car. Its worst fact is it isn't good at truck delivery, and currently truck delivery is the best grinding method, but it sucks there, so it's quite bad and confusing, but yay, it does extremely well in grocery delivery. This car is buggy quite a bit, which is really bad. It's not for drift, and drift is also a great matter, and this is where helped the R8 to take his third place, and trucking is also its weakness, where R8 beats Jesco and P1 both. Also, R8 beats maximum cars, even the top tier cars sometimes if the R8 driver is really expert, but yay, it's nothing impossible. R8 might seem bad to you at first, but yes, after you use it sometimes you'll see how overpowered it is with maxed and tuned gear and suspension, and also in terms of Jesco you have to do the same, but yay, it sucks at drag, which it shouldn't be. So, that's all about Jesco. But by judging the both sides, Jesco is worth it successfully, and you can buy it, but I recommend you to buy the P1, because I don't really think for a long time Jesco would be able to hold its king crown. So P1 is recommended due to this matter. Now the everything you need to note after watching this video. I was talking about the R8 many times because it's really worth it since it beats top tier on sale cars on drifting and trucking. But in terms of trucking, 4th and 5th are better, but R8 can beat them too, being less expensive. R8 also beats many cars in this game, so that's highly recommended to buy. And also I said in the first that I didn't add any of these cars in the list depending on my favorites. If you can say R8 is my favorite, and this is why I've put that in the list, you will be wrong because I hate Jesco. All clear about R8. Let's move to F1. The mixture, the F1 is 10 million, which costs too much, and more than 15 million to max at least. It got gallons of handling, but doesn't really have that great top speed and balance to handle a trailer for grinding. It only does well in those races which have a lot of curves instead of straights, so you can say that car is only for circuit types and doesn't worth it. This is why I didn't put F1 in this video. I have also better cars, but sadly they couldn't fit here, so I will make a part 2 soon if I get enough support from this video, and as you know, I'm a new Drive World content creator, so I need your support highly at this situation. I don't know, but maybe my voice sound bad lol because I worked really hard today, so my head can't take this much pain, and it's a lot, like you uploading 3 long videos in one day, which isn't really that easy. So, I'm sorry, but yay, at least the cars shown here are 100% worth it and their positions. If you want part 2, comment below. So that's all about the best cars in Drive World. We'll meet you soon in another video. See ya!